children of Israel committed a trespass in the accursed thing, for Achan the son of Carmi, the son of Zebbi, the son of Zerah, and of the tribe of Judah, took of the accursed thing, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against the children of Israel. At this time, if I could ask the pastor to pray, everybody stick your hand this way and pray, God anoint you tonight.
Gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we're so thankful, Lord, for the Spirit of God to fill here. Lord, and I'm asking tonight, Lord, that this preaching will be no different. Lord, that you anoint the man of God, Lord, that preach to us. Lord, a sound word, Lord. Lord, that can lift us up, protect us, Lord. Lord, that we would accept it, Lord, in exercising in our everyday life, Lord. Lord, that we would hearken unto you, Lord, not hearken unto man. Lord, may you perceive in our lives and our hearts. In Jesus' name we pray. Fall with us. Amen. Amen. Give the Lord a hand.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Jesus.
I thought you got here in Joshua chapter 7, you've got a man by the name of Achan.
Achan.
And Achan was not a man that did not know that how God could work, and he knew what kind of God that God was.
Yes, yes.
But I thought, in the midst of a great victory here, Achan had took, and he was there with Joshua when Joshua took and he walked up to the river of Jordan, and he heard, how that they were to grab the 12 stones, a stone per every tribe of Israel, and how that they would walk across the river of Jordan on dry land, and how they was to take these stones and send them for memorial of how God had brought them across, the river of Jordan, and you take it, and the same man, Achan, he was there when they took, and they was going to walk around the wall of Jericho, 6 times, one time a day, and on the 7th day they were to walk around it the 7 times, and he was there, and he seen just how God can move. He seen how the hand of God would come against their enemies,
yes.
and how he could wipe a wall down flat,
yeah,
they could run over, and that they could have such a great victory. But this right here begins to show me and you how fast, after such great victories, and how God can move in our life, just how fast you can lose it.
That's right.
Come on.
And I thought in the midst of the walls falling down, they rushed in, and they were to utterly destroy everything, of course, except Rahab, the harlot, and hers. But I thought in the midst of them rushing in, this man, he began to take of the accursed thing. It was told of the children of Israel that they wasn't to take of anything, but it was to be given all to the treasury of the Lord.
That's right.
And I thought, Achan, he rushes in after this great victory, and something begins to catch Achan's eye. He begins to see, this Babylonian garment.
Come on.
And he begins to see, I believe the Bible said, it was 200 wedges of silver,
Yeah.
right? And,
Yeah.
a wedge of gold, and he sees
Come
all
on.
these things, all these fine things, and they begin to catch Achan's eye. And as they begin to catch Achan's eye, I can hear the devil begin to speak into his heart. And Achan took of the accursed.
Yes, he did.
But nobody knew at this time that Achan had committed such a sin, in Israel. But I thought, folks, they took and he took it and he went to his tent after taking these things, and he went and he buried it under his tent in the earth. But I'm here to tell you, folks, you can't hide sin.
No, you
I
can't.
thought there came, another time that they was going to go up here and that they was going to take Ai. And, with great confidence they were going to take Ai.
Yeah.
They go to Ai, and Joshua, the Bible said that they sent about 3,000, men up to take Ai.
Yeah.
But I thought in the midst of going to take Ai, what was going to be just another smooth battle for Israel, something else happened.
Come on,
Come on.
And in the
Come
midst of this, they began to flee from Ai. And the Bible said that there was 36 men's life were taken in the midst of this fleet. And they fled, the Bible said, to the sundown.
Come on.
And I thought Joshua, when he hears of what happened, he takes and he begins to rend his clothes off from him. And he begins to petition the Lord. He begins to ask
Yeah.
Come on, what happened?
Come
We've
on.
seen how you knocked the walls down of Jericho. We've seen, oh God, how you could take and you could, make the river of Jordan and and we walk over on
Come
dry
on.
ground. God, we know how you work. What happened this time?
What happened?
And I thought the Lord speaks to him, and he said, there's sin
In the camp.
camp.
Come on.
And tonight, if the Lord would help me, I'm going to preach a message to you. I'm not going to keep you long. With sin, you can't win. And I'm trying to tell you, folks, tonight, I don't care how big a saint you are. I don't care how long you've been saved.
Come
I
on.
don't care how long you've been filled with the Holy Ghost. I'm here to tell you tonight, you can't run with sin.
No.
I thought the Scripture begins to tell us in one part, he said, to lay aside every sin and every weight and the sin that does so easily
beset. Come on.
the race. But I'm here to tell you tonight, you can't run with sin.
No.
He can. Here he is. And he's seen how God can move. God is surely moving.
Yes.
Surely, underneath the sound of my voice, there's been people that's seen how God can move in a situation.
Come on.
I believe some of you, underneath the sound of my voice, you've been sick and you've seen how the Lord can heal you. You took in your finances. You've had trouble in your finances. And you know it, when things seem hopeless, you've seen how God can move. But
Come
I'm
on.
here to tell you, with sin you can't win.
That's right.
To partake of the blessings of the Lord.
Come on.
Come on.
When he begins to get his eyes off the prize.
Yes.
Come on.
Come on.
You see, he should have never even, looked that way.
Come on.
Come on.
He shouldn't have. He was, folks, you realize Achan was promised the promised land.
That's
Yes,
right.
He was. Yes, he was. Come
He
on.
was
right.
already given an inheritance, Brother Cannon, that was much greater than this silver. He was already given an inheritance
That's right.
that was much greater than this Babylonian
Yeah.
garment.
Come on.
He had an inheritance already that was worth much more than everything that was inside the
Yes.
walls of Jericho.
Come on.
He had to get his eyes on other things besides the promise. Tonight, folks, if you don't keep your eyes on the promise, you will sin. You will fall.
Come on.
If you keep your eyes on the prize, I'm here to tell you, you will receive. I thought that man, I can't remember the name of the man, but he was a runner. He was a great runner.
Come on.
In every race, he would start off slow, Brother Jeff, and you would think he was going to lose. But when everybody else began to fall away, this man slowly just kept going, and he would win the race.
Come on.
And they would ask this man, they said, Sir, how is it that you take and it seems like you're going to lose, but every time you just win?
Come on.
He said, before I start the race, he said, I grab my heart out.
Come on.
He said, I throw it across the finish line.
Yeah.
He said, after I throw it across the finish line, he said, I run to it. I'm here to tell you tonight.
Come on.
Put your heart in heaven tonight and just run toward your heart. You can make it tonight. But I'm here to tell you, if you get the devil in sin,
Come on, son.
you're not going to make it.
Come on.
If you get your eyes off the thing that God has given you already, you're not going to make it.
That's right.
Come on.
Folks, I'm here to tell you the devil has traps set.
Yes, he
This
does.
man, oh man, how he had it set up. He was going to be able to receive the promised land. What his fathers, after living in bondage all them years in Egypt, he was going to get to know what it was like to be a free man.
Yeah.
Come on.
But in the midst of God working this out, some of you, God's working out your thing right now, what's going on in your life.
Come on.
If you're not careful in the midst of what God's doing, you ain't seen it yet, but I'm here to tell you it's coming. But in the midst of Him working
Come on.
it out,
Come on.
you'll get your eyes off what He's doing for you,
Come on.
and you'll lose it all.
Come on.
Hey, Cam.
Yes,
I'm here
sir.
to tell you folks tonight, sin only promises one thing, and that's death.
That's
That's right.
Yeah, I know it seems harmless up front, but I'm here to tell you, sin, it's very deceiving.
Yes.
Amen. It looked like, I'm here to tell you, it looked like, it's just everything's going to work out all right.
Yeah.
But as you begin to partake of it, it begins to leave you empty.
Come on.
And you begin to want a little more.
Come on.
After 8
Come
counts
on.
like this, you would have thought, he would have been satisfied with what the devil had given him just then. But no, it was already in his heart to do evil
Already in his
after
heart.
this.
Come on.
Come on.
Then I
Preach.
thought, Joshua, here he is. He's tore up, Brother Major. What's going on, God?
What's going on?
We've been doing what you've asked us to do. Why did we lose? Why did we just lose these men, oh God? And God speaks to him and says, there's sin in
The king.
the camp.
In the camp. Come on.
So Joshua, He gets off in the sackcloth and ashes. He puts himself in the lowest state that he can put himself in.
Yeah.
He's humbling himself in the sight of the Lord because Joshua wants to be lifted up.
That's right.
I'm here to tell you tonight, you'll never win on your feet. You can win on your knees, but you can't win on your feet. I believe it was Abraham Lincoln. Is this right, brother? He said, I would rather live on my knees than die on my feet.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
But he begins to petition the Lord, and the Lord tells him how to go about it. And he begins to bring all the tribes of Israel together, and they begin to, I forget how the Bible said they did it, but anyway, make a long story short, Achan comes before Joshua.
Come on.
And he begins to confess.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
I partook of the accursed thing.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
It's me.
Woo, folks. Help me, God, help me, God. He begins to tell Joshua, I took a Babylonian garment.
Come on, sir.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
I did this. I took them 200 wedges of silver.
Come on.
I took, that wedge of gold.
Come on.
And there's but one thing that you can do to sin. One thing.
That's right.
There's only one way to handle it. You got to kill it.
You gotta kill it.
Yeah.
And I thought the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel because this one man's sin.
Yes.
And they take, and this is sad, this is what happened. They took and they grabbed everything that he had, his tent, his wife, his children,
Come on.
Everything. Come on.
his servants, his oxen and his ass, and everything that he had. And they took it to the valley of Achor, and they stoned them with stones and burned them with fire.
Come on.
I'm here to tell you tonight, with sin you cannot win.
Come on,
No.
The devil, he might be promising you something tonight. God's already promised you one thing, but he's promising you something else. God's promised
Come on.
you, eternal life with him, to be able to go with him. He said, I go to prepare a place for you. If it wasn't true, I wouldn't have told you so. He's promised you this, but if you're not careful, the devil's got a trap set for you, and he's going to come to you with something small. I'm here to tell you tonight, it ain't got to be homosexuality.
Come on.
You ain't got to be a drug addict.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
You don't have to be hooked on pornography.
No, come on.
You don't have to do. You don't have to be a thief. You don't have to be a robber. You can be something as simple as a liar.
Come on.
Come on.
And with sin, you cannot win.
That's right.
You see, Paul, the Apostle Paul, he was caught in a storm. A lot of us, we get caught in storms. And in these storms, it's when God begins to show us the things in our life that weight us down.
Yeah.
The things in your life that you can't make it with. Like David, he wouldn't take the weight that Saul had to put on his shoulders to fight over life. He knew what it was like to fight free. He didn't want to fight with all that weight.
Come on. Come on.
Paul, they're stuck out there for 14 days. They can't even see the sunlight.
That's right.
They're in such a storm. And they begin to take and they begin to throw things overboard.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't handle the weight. They said, if we don't get rid of these things, we're all going to die.
We're going to die.
I'm going to tell you tonight, if you don't get rid of the sin that's in your life, you're going to die.
Come on.
You're not going to make heaven your home.
Come on.
Burn in the devil's hell. The hell was never created for you,
No.
but it was created for the devil and his angels.
Right.
But I'm here to tell you tonight, with the sin in your life, you will not make heaven your home.
Come on.
You have to get rid of it now. It has to be dealt with now.
Now.
If you keep hiding it, I promise you one thing, it's going to bring a disaster.
Come on.
So I'm here to tell you, if you're doing things at night when nobody knows, I'm here to tell you, it's going to be shouted from the roof.
That's right.
You're doing things that you ain't supposed to. You think you're getting by with it. You're not getting by with it. It's going to cost you.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
It's going to cost you your eternity. But I'm here to tell you, if you'll take and you'll deal with that thing now, if you'll cut it off and cast it out,
Right.
I'm here to tell you tonight, you can make heaven your home. For the death, you can make it to the promised land. For the sin, you can't make it.
Come on.
Praise the Lord.
Bless Jesus. Bless him, Lord.
Preaching right, son.
My God. The sin will cost you more than you want to pay.
Try.
Yeah.
Try.
Never would this man have ever took what he took if he knew what it was going to cost him.
That's right.
Come on.
That's right.
And I'm
Come
here
on.
to warn you tonight. It don't seem like it's going to cost you big. The devil's telling you, oh, I'm just giving it to you for free. But the devil never gives you nothing free.
No. Come on.
Never
He
does.
always wants something from you.
That's
and
right.
you know what he wants? He wants your soul.
That's right.
Yes.
That's
He's
right.
not satisfied with a little bit of the pie. No, he wants all of you.
Yeah.
He wants all of you. And if you play with sin, he's going to have you.
Come on.
I'm here to tell you, Jesus died that we could have such an inheritance that we could make Old Glory our home.
Yes.
But tonight I'm here to tell you, if you don't cut the sin off and you don't get rid of it, you're not going to make it.
Come
Come
on.
on.
I love you tonight. I love you too much to keep my mouth shut.
Come on, brother.
Come on.
Folks, I want to preach you happy, but I'm here to tell you tonight, your blood won't be on my hands.
That's
I'm
right.
here to tell you after a while, that as Ezekiel spoke, he said, if the sword comes upon the land, he said, and you don't cry against it, and you see that sword and it comes and it takes any man's life, the blood is on your hands.
Yeah.
He said, but if you cry against them and let them know that the sword's coming, I'm letting you know what's coming. And if you cry against them and the sword comes and takes any of them, the blood's on their own hand. I'm here to tell you tonight, the blood's going to be on your head.
Come on.
I'm here to tell you, get rid of the sin, because with the sin, you can't win.
That's right. That's right. Come on.
Bless him, Lord.
We were never made. We were never created to be a defeated foe.
No.
No.
We were created to have dominion over the earth.
That's
We were
right.
created with
Amen.
everything.
Come on.
We put our hands to,
Yeah.
we would conquer.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
I like it.
But just like Adam and just like Eve, they had it made. Folks, we got it made.
Yes, we
Come
do.
on.
I've heard many people say, well, if I had it like Adam and Eve, I do have it like Adam and Eve.
Come on.
I can live without sin.
Yeah. Come on.
Amen.
I can say no to sin.
That's right.
I can, oh, I'm here to tell you. I used to read this when I first got saved. And oh man, I would ride my horse sometime where there's a big pretty field across the street and there was a lake there. And I would just imagine how it felt when God would walk with God would walk with Adam in the cool of the day. And I could, I just would imagine how great that felt. But I'm here to tell you, I know how that feels.
Come on, son.
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
used to ride my horse across that dam there, and the wind would just blow lightly on me, and it was heaven enough.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you, I could feel the presence of God.
Come
I
on.
would weep, I would cry, and God would show me things.
Yeah.
I would pray, and He would show me things. He would have communion with me. But I'm here to tell you tonight, you won't have that communion with God if you have sin in your life.
That's
Right.
Come on, brother.
No. Come on.
If you've got sin in your life, He can't look your way.
Come on.
No.
Pure
The trouble
eyes
that
to
you're
the
going
Lord
through,
and pray.
you don't even see it.
No.
Come on, son.
Come on.
But I'm here to tell you tonight, if you'll cut it off, He'll look your way.
Yeah.
Come on.
Israel, folks, here they are. They've been in bondage for 400 years. This was the seed of Abraham. They weren't created to be in bondage.
No. Come
They were
on.
created to be free children, not bonds children.
That's right.
That's why they didn't even let the two sons grow up together.
That's right.
Because one was bonds and one was free.
That's right.
These were supposed to be free people living
on.
in bondage.
That's right.
There come a time when they decided that they were going to make things right with God.
That's right.
And I believe maybe some of the older ones began to cry out to God and say, I'm sick of being bound. And here Moses is in the backside of a desert, and God begins to talk to him and begins to tell him the cries and the affliction of my people have come up before me. I'm here to tell you, if you'll take and you'll get rid of the sin, and you'll make things right with God, He'll deliver you.
That's
Amen.
right. That's right.
He
That's
will
right.
deliver you.
Yes.
But you got to let Him know you're serious.
That's right.
You got to let Him know that, Lord, I've tried everything my way, and it's not worked.
It's not worked.
Could you imagine how these children of Israel stuck there in Egypt, the things they could have tried, but nothing worked for them.
Nothing.
So finally they decided to get a hold of the one thing that will.
Come on.
Your situation tonight that you face, there's only one way out of it.
That's right.
There's only one way. You got to get rid of the sin. It was the
Amen.
sin that put the children of Israel in Egypt in bondage. And getting rid of the sin would be the only thing that got them out. Folks, tonight,
Come on.
Sister Natalie, if you would come to the piano.
Bless him, Lord.
Come on.
If you're tired of living a defeated foe, if you're tired of not being the head, it seems like you're always the tail, you always come in last place. It seems like you never can get victory. Get rid of the sin.
Get rid of the sin.
Get rid of the sin.
Yes.
He said that it was what? Your iniquity separated you from your
Your
God,
God.
and your sins have hid his face
From you. Come on.
He wants to do something for you tonight, but I'm afraid many of us tie God's hands. God can't help us because we won't let go of the thing that's hindering us. God can never help you until you decide to make up your mind, I'm going to let it go.
Yes.
Come on.
I love you folks tonight. I love each and every one of you. And I got to tell you, my will's the same as my Lord's. He said it was His will that none should perish, but
right.
that all should come to repentance.
Come on, Brother Merle.
Come on.
It's my will tonight that every one of you live prosperous. Every one of you live in the victory of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yes.
But tonight you've got to make up in your mind, God, I'm going to give it all to you.
Come on.
I remember, I'm going to tell y'all a story in my closing. There was a time in my life, I guess I was about 14 years old. And I just first got saved. And I wanted to see God move. I wanted God to help me. But there was some things in my life I was having trouble letting go of.
Come on. Yeah.
And every time I turned around, there would be a battle come my way. And just like the children of Israel, I was defeated. But there come a night, I was at I can't even remember what church I was in. The Lord began to deal with my heart, Brother Ken. And as He began to deal with my heart, I knew what I had to do to win. I was sick of losing. I said to myself, if this is all that it's going to be, I might as well just quit.
Come on.
And that night, I said, God, I know what you want from me. And I'm going to give it to you. And I give it to Him. And when I give it to Him, Sister Jessie, that next battle, when I got to fight with the devil, yeah, if you're a Christian, you're going to fight with the devil.
That's right. Come on.
I won. I won.
Come on.
And you know what happens when you win? You like the feeling of winning. You know what happened after that? I tried it again, and you know what happened after that? I won.
Yeah.
And I got where, the Lord began to show me things and how to win. And the last battle that I fought would be the way that I got through the next battle.
That's right.
I had confidence in my Lord.
Yes.
You can never have confidence in God until you give Him your life.
That's right.
Until you get rid of the sin.
Come on.
And I thought, it was right after that, I got filled with the Holy Ghost. Sure did. And I began to experience victories. And I'm here to tell you tonight, there's nothing better, folks. There's nothing better feeling than winning. David, he knew how to win.
Yes, He did.
And the reason why he could win is because he didn't have any sin.
Come on.
And so, folks, tonight, if you're tired of being defeated, I'm going to ask you tonight to come to this altar and get things right with God.
Come on, Brother Merle.
Come on.
I'm here to tell you tonight, I know you're saying to yourself tonight, you want me to get up in front of all these people, and you want me to admit that that's me. Yes. The Bible said that pride cometh before destruction.
That's right.
Tonight, don't let your pride be your destruction, but come down to this altar tonight and say, God, all of me for all of you. God, tonight, I'm done doing it my way. God, I'm tired of trying to carry this load. I'm going to give it to you tonight, God, and I'm going to let you, do what you do.
Come on.
And I'm here to tell you tonight, He's going to give you the testimonies that you've been desiring, the fights that you've lost so many times. It's not going to be that way next time. You're going to win. But tonight, the ball's in your court.
Come on, Brother Merle.
If everybody would, just come on down and pray. I love each and every one of you.